Chapter 12. Steps too far, steps in the right direction. Use their own against them, yelled Andou as a battalion of riot-dressed Escalator students poured out of the APCs. The examination students charged forward, some throwing the 7-bang grenades at the escalators, others tossing illuminators at their feet. The fire team opened up with the CS shells until being tackled by gendarmes. "Andou, I know you're there," yelled Oshida as she was overcome by the light and sound levied onto her and her crew. "You won't escape me, Andou." "Fall back," yelled Andou to her team, who ran back down the route that they had gone. She watched some of her peers try escaping the tank shed where sparks flew from the burning thermite only to be caught by gendarmes. The examination students ran into the street where a group of gendarmes turned the corner from the depot that they had left from. A barrage of tear gas canisters rained down on the fleeing girls as they made it into the halls of the service tunnel. One of the girls at the rear grabbed onto the handle of the door at the top of the stairs and yelled, "Go! I'll hold them back." "No, we return as one," said Andou. "Better is it that I get caught and you go on to finish the fight without me," said the girl. "No, no justice can be done at the expense of our own," replied Andou. "It's too late. They already managed to grab some of our own at the depot. Go on, Commander. Lead the good fight," she said as the gendarmes began pounding at the door. Andou looked back down the stairs to see most of her team were already ahead of her. She looked back to the door, but ran as gendarmes managed to push through it. A tear gas canister landed at the base of the stairs, shooting aerosol from the ends of it. But Andou kept running until at last making it to the hatch where one girl was waiting. She moved quickly down the hatch into the sewers, and the group closed the door before running down the corridors to the sewer system. "Miss Oshida," said the head of the gendarme, "we lost them." "Damn it!" cursed Oshida. She looked over to the girls who had been caught and growled. She turned to see the ruined tanks, and she was made even more upset. Her eyes turned back to the captured examination students, at which she walked to them and raised her baton. "What's she planning?" yelled Oshida. "What? I don't know what you—" started the girl. "What is Andou planning?" yelled Oshida as she pushed back on the girl's head with the tip of her truncheon. "Why did she have you all do this?" We were just fighting back. We're not going to let you roll over us with your tanks again," cried the girl as she was pushed onto her back. "Oh?" challenged Oshida. "Well, we'll see about that. Who told Andou about the tunnels?" "What do you mean?" asked the girl as Oshida pressed her truncheon into the head of the girl. "Don't lie to me. We know you came through them," said Oshida, "and we know you have our stolen documents." I'm not lying. I didn't know that they were a secret. Everyone knows that there are service tunnels. And of course, surely there must be a sewer, so I just figured that somebody knew. Andou led us through them. We just followed," cried the girl. "Get these girls inside the APC. Put them in the front. I want to teach them a lesson. I want them to see firsthand as we roll through their streets, as we take over their side of the ship," said Oshida to the heads of the gendarme. "Call up the other tanks. We are taking back the streets," yelled Oshida. "Andou's gone too far this time, destroying our tanks, and no doubt she's behind my team gone missing in the sewers. I just hope that they're all right." Marie climbed out of her bath and walked to her room. Lying down in her plush blanket, she sighed. She turned her head to the side and took her cell phone out from her nightstand. It was a pink phone with 2 charms on it, one for Oshida, one for Andou. Marie cradled it before opening it and looking through her phone book. She wanted to talk, but she didn't know who to call. Marie dropped her arms inside, her chest rising and falling gently as she thought about the week past. She just wanted Andou and Oshida to get along once more. She knew that they would fight, but not to this extent. Marie raised her arm once more and scrolled through her phone book, reaching Andou's number. She pressed it and dialed her friend. The phone rang and rang, but at last no answer came. For a moment, Marie thought to just close her phone, until she decided to leave a voicemail. She then looked through her phone book once more. Oshida? Marie was still upset at Oshida, but then again, if only Marie could talk her out of this. Marie dialed for Oshida, but again got no answer. She leaned back into her pillow and sighed as she left her messages for her friend. Oshida, all I ask is you reconsider. I miss you. I miss Andou. I miss Sensha-dō. I know that you feel that you're in the right, but for once, don't do as I ask. Really think about this, and do what's right. Not what you think is right, but what's truly right. Marie sighed as she scrolled through some more, until coming to a contact that she never felt that she would call at this hour. But she needed somebody to talk to. She dialed the number, and she waited and waited, until at last her call connected. It felt like hours waiting for the call to go through, but at last somebody had answered. Hello? Stated the very tired voice on the other end. Who's this? Maho? Asked Marie. This is Marie, from BC Freedom. Marie. Yes, I remember you. Why are you calling so late? Is everything all right? Asked Maho. Maho, dear. What do you call so late for? Asked Shio. I must ask a favor of you, Mother. Will you meet me at the BC Freedom Carrier? I will be there with some of my peers, answered Maho. BC Freedom? What on earth are you doing there? Asked her mother. I will explain when we pick you up, but for now, I must call up the other members of the Sensha-dō board. There is discipline to be given, stated Maho flatly. Disciplining slacking students is below my pay grade, child, answered Shiho. No, I don't need help with the students. We have a headmaster to remove, replied Maho.